Though technically he wasn't one of the main 12 disciples, though he did walk and live with Jesus. He wrote down what he saw in a book called the Gospel of Mark. He started his own church 60 years AD in the first century, and was a companion of Paul. When you think about the early Christian era and the persecution they were facing, it's really a miracle that any church could survive from being started within the first 100 years after Christ and still survive to this day. All of these early churches are actually in communion with each other. The Church of India, the Church in Ethiopia, the Coptic Church, the Church in Syria. These are all Oriental Orthodox churches. The Oriental ancient Orthodox churches that are all in communion with each other, though they all are agreeing on the same doctrine and belief systems, they actually excommunicated the Eastern Orthodox over a doctrinal matter in the year 451 AD. They remained true to the church with an unchanged doctrine since the church's inception. They're no longer in communion with the other apostolic churches, splitting away from the Catholics and the Eastern Orthodox over the councils and schisms. On April 25th, in the year 68 AD, Mark suffered a tragic fate. He was preaching the glory and resurrection of Jesus Christ at the Passover feast. This is where they would drag him through the streets. As the hooks and ropes around him were tearing off his flesh, pouring his blood out all around the city of Alexandria, he never renounced Christ.